PlayStation on Xbox, Xbox on PlayStation, Sega on Nintendo, Nintendo on Nintendo, and Gaming Arcadia on all of it, looking at what the fuck happened this week in gaming. Sonic Racing Crossworlds has an open network test that you can play right now, if you caught this video while it was fresh. It's available on every platform and supposedly lets you test the cross-platform networking, as that's a new feature for the series, and a feature that I'm 100% behind. As the test also obviously serves as a demo for us normal people, they've wisely included offline play, so you can go and sample a little Grand Prix to get a feel for the game. It's a AAA priced kart game, so it certainly has a lot to prove. Listen, Sega, just because Mario gets away with something doesn't mean that you should or can follow. The signature feature that looks to set this apart from other kart races, including previous Sonic entries, is the Crossworld portals. So after one lap of a track, you'll hit a portal ring and seamlessly race in a different world for a while. There's a lot of scope to explore other IP from within Sega and without, and a lot of scope to hit both nostalgia and pop culture. And unofficially, the potential to do it all from the soothing discomfort of a VR headset. So you can probably guess how it's got my attention. It isn't just Sonic traveling across worlds. Marcus Phoenix, Dom and the rest of the OG Gears of War cast have made their PlayStation debut this week as Gears of War Reloaded releases on Xbox, PC and PlayStation. As an Xbox game, it is of course included in Game Pass, but as it's a relatively minor update from the Gears of War Ultimate Edition that Xbox and PC players can already play, the PlayStation version is the one that carries the most significance. Once upon a time, there was a PlayStation 3 version of Gears of War kicking around, but Microsoft money kept the series away from the platform, and it became a key part of the identity of the Xbox brand and the 360 console. Everything is so different now. Xbox and PlayStation fans can co-op the campaign together or get competitive in the multiplayer. Cats and dogs living together in harmony, which is actually pretty normal for cats and dogs. And now it's become pretty normal for gamers too. Finally, console warriors have reached the level of domesticated animals. On the very same day as Xbox published Gears of War to PlayStation, PlayStation's publishing arm put their first game on Xbox. Helldivers 2 has been a rare live service success story for PlayStation, with a sustained community across PlayStation and PC. Now that community can grow a little larger with the inclusion of the Xbox player base. How much it grows is an open question, and the answer to that question could definitely influence Sony's future release plans. They're traditionally quite guarded and cagey with their IP, but times are changing. What it means to run a platform is changing. What do you reckon Sony's next moves will be? Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater is another noteworthy release this week. It's a fan favourite and it's a logical entry point into the series for people that aren't fans yet, as this is chronologically the start of the series, or at least that's my understanding of it. It's a part of Konami's drastic return into gaming, and it's Metal Gear without Hideo Kojima's direct involvement, but it's a direct remake of his previous work, so I'm sure you'll still have to attribute a lot of the credit his way. Its critic score is sitting at around 85 or 87, depending on your choice of review aggregator, so plenty of credit to distribute. It's well established at this point that stealth is for cowards and wankers, and that ain't me. But I know there's a lot of you out there, and I'm not going to shame you for it, so let me know how you get on with the game. Not gaming per se, but YouTube have rolled out a new feature that lets you hype up to 3 videos a week. Only new videos on channels with less than 500,000 subscribers are eligible for hype, and it should be a pretty significant signal boost for those smaller channels out there, so, you know, use them if you happen to know any little channels with less than 500,000 subscribers. Lost Soul Aside is another game that looks flashy and ambitious in its trailers. It's out now on PC and PlayStation, but reviews are lagging behind on this one, which isn't a particularly encouraging sign. It's the first game from Ulti-Zero Games, but it's got PlayStation publishing it across console and PC, so you'd think it would be well covered. Not so. Fortunately, there is a demo available, so you can get a good taste of what the game is all about before deciding whether it's worth the time and money. That's enough for this week. We're rolling into September with a bunch of games to look forward to, from Borderlands to Silksong, Chronos, Metal Eden, Sonic Crossworlds, and on-ramp to the Trails series, and most importantly, Final Fantasy Tactics. Loads to do, loads to talk about. See you next time.